Yo, what's going on, guys? We finally have a My Team video, or just tier video in general. I don't think I've done one this year, so let's get into it. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, turn the notifications on, do all that good stuff. Bro, I'm losing my voice a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. This video should be out Tuesday. We did get Kyrie over. I'm not even gonna get into the drop. I'm not gonna get into a whole rant or just anything like that, bro. But we got Kyrie, cool. If you're a Kyrie fan too, keep in mind I'm making this tier list just off gameplay wise. If you're a fan of a card, I'm not telling you not to use them, but just Kyrie, his shot's cool. I actually like his shot this year, which is last year it was whatever. I didn't really like his shot last year, but his shot this year is really good. But his movement wise, dribble style is not as OP. If you guys don't know, his dribble style was the best dribble style in the game last year, but just movement wise, this year it's not the best. And he has 6'2", which doesn't help him. They didn't really buff his stats, like just perimeter steal and everything like that. Like how I'm pretty sure his stats on defense isn't crazy like how some of the other small point guards are. But interior wise, gonna get mashed, and just like in general, just the card definitely can cook for sure. If the right person has the card, but I'm gonna put him B tier, mid to me in general. So Dame, I had this card for a little bit. Also, they ain't showing Dame no love, man. Dame hasn't got a card in a good little minute, but I wasn't getting any contests with this card, maybe obviously because it doesn't have defense, but and obviously in the paint, so I was getting my head mashed in. So I do like his shot though. Escape's good too as well, but just everything else, yeah, definitely D tier. I feel like this card is not moving from D tier. D Fox, I pulled this duplicate at least 4 or 5 times. I don't know how many times I put D Fox into the Hall of Fame exchange pass, or I said pass, whatever, the exchange for Hall of Fame badges, bro. I put D Fox in there so many times, but in general, his push cross is good. If you guys know how to do that with his dribble style, that's probably one of the best ones in the game. But just running wise, this card is terrible. For some reason, this card will not run. It's like he's stuck in quicksand or just mud in general. His shot's good. I actually do like his shot, but everything else, like I said, running wise, defense, yeah, it's just mid. I feel like we're gonna put him at the C tier. Definitely just, yeah, he's a C tier card. It's an old card. Yeah. I don't know when 2K is gonna update these cards. Penny Hardaway right now, I'm gonna say is S tier for sure. Like I said, just for his dribble style. I don't know if other point guards are gonna get Darius Garland dribble style, which is the best one in the game right now. It's probably the only dribble style where you can actually like run and just speed boost to it, or just running in general, I want to say, without feeling like your player's stuck in mud. So his jump shot's good. One thing I did notice when I was rhythm shooting with him, it was a little bit 50-50. Sometimes I was getting slightly fast, and I don't know, it was just 50-50 to me. But I do rhythm shoot with every card. If you guys don't know, that's probably the best way to shoot in this game. His shot shooting with square was really good. He is 6'7", which does help obviously on defense. It's a good card to have. Can pass, dunk, everything basically you need a point guard to do. Shoot as well, and like I said, he can run, bro, that's the number one thing. He can run without having to just feel like you're getting bumped and just clamped up everywhere. Yeah, S tier card. I don't know when we'll get other cards that will have yeah, Darius Garland dribble style. Magic Johnson, an old card for sure. His shot's so slow, but just defensive wise, the card is crazy. I'm gonna put him B tier. I still feel like he's better than D Fox and Dame. Yeah, 6'9" point guard. We might get some like OOP cards this year, and they might change their animations too as well. If Magic does get a different jumper, I feel like this card would definitely be S tier, because he'll be a 6'9" point guard, which yeah, I don't know, they might do it. We'll see. I don't know if they'll do it season 4, but well, yeah, we'll see. B tier. If you know how to do post moves and just attack the small PG, you could do that the whole game. It does have a good defense, or a decent defense. Has like an 80 block, I want to say, something nothing too crazy. I haven't looked at this card too much, but his shots obviously is probably the main thing about this card too. So Drew Holiday came out a long time ago, not really a long time ago, but last season. Great on defense. Doesn't really have like crazy. I'm not gonna say you come out there with Drew Holiday and just start cooking. He is 6'4", like just good defense, I guess. 2 guard to point guard. That's why I just kept him in B tier. Nothing too crazy about this card. It does have a high steal, good tendencies. If you guys don't know, tendos definitely play a part in cards, just in general, just like when you're not using them. I'm gonna say like you're using them, but you're not if you're using someone else during the time, just lane steals and stuff like that. So not a bad card to have. B tier definitely. I'm gonna put Zach, I want to put him S tier. Zach LaVine next. I'm gonna put him A tier though. The only reason why I have Zach LaVine in the I don't have him in the S tier and just I have him in the A tier is because his defense could be a lot better and I feel like his side-to-side movement, just like his escape and then just running wise, isn't the best. His fade's really good though. If you rhythm shoot with Zach LaVine, that's really good too as well. I really was liking Zach LaVine's shot while I was rhythm shooting for sure. I feel like this is definitely an A-tier point guard still. And it came out, I believe, it came out a good little minute ago. I think season 2, season 3, could be wrong. But yeah, definitely do like this card. Only reason why he's on S tier, his defense obviously could be higher, and just his escape and just running like side to side if you're using screens or anything like that. Yeah, I just feel like it's definitely mid for sure. So A tier, not a bad card. Jason Kidd, I played against this card a couple times. I know this just came out. His shot was fine. It is a smaller point guard. I believe Jason Kidd's 6'2", 6'3". Somewhere around there. I do like his shot though. Isn't a terrible card actually, which I was kind of surprised by. I was kind of getting ripped by Jason Kidd a couple of times too as well. So does have some good defensive stats obviously, but it is a little bit short. Nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna say you're gonna come out there and get cooked by Jason Kidd, so we'll keep him in the B tier. I'm gonna put I want to put LaMelo S tier. I'm gonna keep him A tier. For some reason though, I don't know if it's just me or just, I don't know if you guys got to tell me. If you play against LaMelo, bro, for some reason LaMelo hits the craziest shots. Like it will be right there, and I don't know, it'd just be heavily contested and it's still going. So it's probably the only card that I say that hits reds, maybe because he's 6'7" or 6'6" in the game. But yeah, just in general, if you want to shoot just in people's face with the ball, yeah, just hit reds. Yeah, I feel like that's a really good card to have. His movement isn't the best. I want to say it's cool. He has a good fade, but just dribbling wise, it's all right. It's nothing too crazy. But I kept him in the A tier just because I feel like this card definitely does hit the most contested shots. Devin Booker, I'm still gonna keep him in the A tier. I don't care if this card has no defense. I know it's January, bro. We should have a point guard by now with some defense, but his fade is so elite. If you know how to rhythm shoot with it, I think people go crazy in the park too with this card. I feel like just fading in general is still really good, and like I said, you guys got to get that rhythm shoot down. I'll probably do a video on that too as well, but just his fade in general, I'm gonna keep him A tier just because I had this card for a good minute. I was just fading, hitting some crazy shots. Like I said, the best thing about the card is the fade. His shot's good too as well. His movement actually isn't bad, probably one of the best. You could argue and put him S tier. I'm not gonna put him S tier because of his defense. His defensive stats could be a lot better. I just didn't really like his perimeter steal and everything like that too. But yeah, you know, it's not bad. I'm kind of in between with Russ, in between A and B. I'm gonna keep him in A. The only thing I don't like about on this card is his shot. I feel like 98 overalls by now. I don't know when they're gonna do it. Give them jump shot on quick timing if their shot's slow. I don't know why they're not doing it. Yeah, A tier, card can dunk, play defense, did everything great. But yeah, just his shot is the only bad thing about him, I want to say. And dribble solid isn't that bad too as well. Yeah, his shot isn't awful, nothing too crazy. We're kind of getting down to it to the end. So if you guys made it this far, definitely let me know what you guys think. I might be missing someone too. If I'm missing someone, yeah, that's definitely an L. This card came out today, I believe, or the other day. During a locker code. B tier, I played against this card. Yeah, this card is just made. He has a good escape. His shot's not bad. I actually do like Kemba's shot. But yeah, I just feel like B tier. Mid card, nothing too crazy. Cade, I'm gonna play him in S tier. Definitely a really good card to have defensive wise. And I do like Cade's shot this year. In general, his movement isn't crazy. Like he's not coming out there just cooking. But I do like his shot. Like I said, movement isn't terrible, it isn't great, so it's in between, but defense is good. 6'6". The taller point guards obviously are going to be ranked higher, but yeah, not too bad, nothing too crazy. John Morant, I'm going to put this card A tier. I do like his shot. In general, his escape's good. His shot, I believe one of the only point guards who has his shot on quick. I do like his jumper, and it is a 98 overall. It just came out not too long ago. Really good card to have. Yeah, John Morant, not bad, and his pink diamond played really good too as well when I was playing against them. So nothing too crazy there. Shea, I want to put in the S tier, but his card's been out so long. His fade's really good. Everything else, so like just guarding this card in general doesn't really give you a hard time. Unless you have a smaller point guard, which yeah, if you have one, you're gonna probably get mashed. But his fade's really good. But everything else and defense, that's why I'm gonna keep him in A tier, just because of his fade and his defense. So Jay 6'6", not bad, definitely a good point guard to have. I'm gonna put Curry in the A tier. If you guys don't know, Curry has probably the best escape in the game, and his shot was better last year, but it's still greenable. Dribble styles, it's alright, it's whatever. But his steal, for some reason, this card definitely does get crazy lanes. I don't know if they gave him a crazy on ball or off ball tendency to steal the ball, but he does get crazy lanes. I'm gonna keep him in an A tier just because of the escape, and his defense is actually not. It's not bad. I wasn't really getting mashed when I was using Curry. Too as well. So just in general, this card, like I said, this card does get crazy lanes. It has like a 99 steal, has some good defensive stats, which does help. If you see this card in the auction, try to get him. I'm gonna put Oscar S tier just because yeah, his on-ball tendencies. I was getting ripped by this card. I forgot when I played earlier, but I was literally like, I don't know, I was just getting plucked like crazy by Oscar, and he is 6'5". I'm gonna put him S tier. I do like his shot. His uppers are good. Oscar Robbins is probably one of the best uppers in the game. Yeah, this is just coming off just playing the game wise, but just in general, I feel like this card is definitely S tier. Nothing too crazy SIGs wise, but just I feel like he's I don't want to say he's magic, but he's kind of like just there for defense and shooting. His shot is a lot better. I know this is a controversy thing, the pro pass Wade. If I'm gonna put him on A tier because the pro pass, his shot on very quick is really good. If you don't have the regular one, I'm definitely gonna put him in B or C tier for sure. I would say if you can get the pro pass for D Wade. His shot on very quick isn't bad. You can definitely rhythm shoot with it. I do like him for defense. That's probably when I do use him definitely the most part. Is just a spot up player. It has a good fade pro too, which is really good. But other than that, his shot defense is good. This card does get mashed sometimes. I want to say when I was playing going up against like LeBron or something like that, or Shea. It's a really good card though. Can shoot. Yeah, I'm trying to think of his flaws, bro. Probably his flaws is just dribbling. His dribble style is not that good. Just movement wise, this card is not that great, but shooting, spotting up, playing defense, on ball defense is good, but just paint defense too as well. It's a little bit mid. Is 6'3" or 6'4". John Wall just came out. I want to put him S tier so bad, but yeah, he has Julius Erving jumper, John Wall, if you guys didn't know, and his shot is on quick. You can definitely cook with this card. Only thing I don't want to say he's baby Julius Erving, but he really is baby Julius Erving. His shot is on quick too, which does suck that Julius Erving's shot wasn't on quick, his dark matter. But 98 overall, not bad. Glad he's back in the game. I feel like he's definitely A tier. I think people are definitely cooking with this card for sure. If I miss someone, definitely let me know. I think we got every point guard though. That's just my list. Let me know what you guys think. I'll probably have a shooting guard list or list out later on once the packs come out Friday. If we hopefully get some heat, we'll see. I definitely have an updated list then. If you guys made it to the end though, thank you guys so much and enjoy the rest of your day.